These 4 bumps above and below the binding area of the ski are something we've never seen in the ski industry and honestly work super well, and I'm really excited about them. This is the brand new K2 Mindbender 101, and let's talk about it. What's up? It's Leaf with Freeskier back in the Gear Lab once again, and today I have a very exciting ski with me. This is the brand new K2 Mindbender 101. I have it in the 185 length with me today. And this ski is kind of a rebirth of the Mindbender line. Previously, the Mindbenders, and I think the closest comparison to this ski is the 99 Ti, were pretty strong, directionally focused skis. They were easy to release when you wanted them to, but they had a lot of bite. They were a little bit on the stiffer side. They had a nice balance between like something that's super stable and powerful while kind of being able to flick it around when you need to in the trees or in the bumps. While this ski is definitely the part of their all mountain, I would say a little bit more directional side of the kind of K2 family compared to the Reckoners. This ski is definitely a lot different than the Mindbender 99. The biggest change here are gonna be these bumps above and below the binding area, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video. And these bumps are a mix of TPU with a little bit of metal powder in there. And the best way to describe them is they're kind of like wheel weights on a car. So their job here is to absorb vibrations. And K2 has spent a really long time kind of dialing in where these should be placed. And they're placed differently on all the different models in the new Mindbender line. And they're dialed for what this ski is going to be doing. The biggest takeaway from this is like when I was skiing this in Brighton or in Vail over the past few months, they really allow the ski to remain pretty malleable and playful, but at those higher speeds, you don't get the chatter and the vibration that you would expect from a ski that skis this soft and playfully. So it honestly works really well. It's kind of a weird mind thing. You would expect like a ski, you know, if I flex it here, that's a pretty soft flex. And the shape is definitely a little bit more playful, free ride oriented. But these pucks, as I'm gonna call them, or bumps or whatever, the mix of the TPU and metal, really allow the ski to kind of ski out of its weight range when you're looking at other skis in this class. The way it works is K2 has gone ahead and really looked into the vibration frequencies that happen on groomers, or in this ski's case, when you're taking it off piste in the bumps or in the trees, or some crud. And they really kind of place these and use the right amount of material to eat up those vibrations and absorb them, so you're not absorbing them in your legs and your knees. So it's all around just kind of a better skiing experience. And like I said before, what these kind of pucks, as I'm gonna call them, allow you to do is it allows the ski to be a lot softer, and you allow it to have a lot more of a playful shape. So compared to the 99 Ti, you definitely get a lot more early rise tip rocker here, as well as in the tail, you get kind of a mid-rise rocker tail, and then of course camber underfoot, as with most all mountain skis. That's what most all mountain skis have these days. And so the shape of the ski, honestly, skis pretty playful. It's still not going to be as playful as the Reckoner line of skis that K2 has, but it's going to be easy to release a turn. It's going to be a lot of fun in the bumps. It's not going to be demanding. You're not going to feel like you're going to get bounced out. It's not going to feel very overly aggressive, but still going to have a little bit of a directional shape. You're not going to have that full twin, so you can make a turn, but it's a little bit more of a playful all mountain directional feel. I know those words kind of contradict each other, but because of this new tech, it's kind of a ski that contradicts itself in a weird way. Moving on to the turn radius of the ski. This turn radius comes in a 20 meter turn radius in the 185 length that I have with me. And that is going to be the kind of a mid to higher turn radius. But because of the ski's relatively soft flex, you get a ski that is malleable. You can change the turn shapes when you're on groomers, and you can easily kind of force it into the turn that you need to make, whether that's in the trees or in the bumps. Other than that, and the 101 in particular, I would say this is kind of a do-it-all ski. I know that word sucks and people hate when we say that. But if you are someone, you know, who is kind of just skiing whatever at the resort, you know, just going up there no matter what the conditions are, and you want something that is extremely versatile, This ski does an amazing job. Just the whole package, like it's just really fun. It's not overly demanding. It's pretty versatile, whether you're skiing on groomers, bumps, and trees. I wouldn't say that this is like a jibby ski. It definitely wants to be on the ground, but it kind of skis a little bit more surfy and playful than a lot of the other directional skis out there and the previous K2 Mindbender 99 Ti. We're super stoked on it. This dark matter tech is super awesome. I think it's really, really cool and actually works after skiing it for a few days this year. And we're super stoked on the K2 Mindbender 101.